real question is this: how do you filter the best opportunities and avoid taking too many trades? This is where many traders lose their progress. They learn a strategy, they understand the market better, they improve their analysis, but they still lose because they take every small setup they see. They turn a good trading system into a machine for overtrading. In this module, we are going to focus on high-probability XAUUSD setups. Not just setups that look good, not just setups that feel exciting, not just setups that appear after a strong candle. We are talking about setups that pass a serious filter before you risk real money. The first thing you need to understand is that not every readable move is a tradable move. This is extremely important on gold. XAUUSD can move fast. It can reverse aggressively. It can create beautiful candles that attract emotional traders. And it can still fail within minutes. Many beginners believe that if they can explain a move, they should trade it. That is not professional trading. A professional trader can see many possible moves and still choose to trade only one or two. Why? Because trading is not about proving that you understand the chart. Trading is about protecting your capital until a clean opportunity appears. A high-probability setup is not defined by one signal. It is defined by several conditions coming together at the same time. Market context, USD direction, key level, liquidity behavior, confirmation, risk to reward, session timing, and emotional discipline. If one of those conditions is missing, the setup may still work, but it becomes lower quality. And when you trade too many lower quality setups, your account becomes vulnerable. If you are serious about trading XAUUSD with structure instead of emotion, scan the QR code on the screen and join our private trading community. Inside, we focus on daily XAUUSD setups, USD analysis, exclusive trading materials, our advanced trading bot, and a complete trading ecosystem designed to help traders stop guessing and start following a clearer process. Let us begin with the most important filter: context. Context is the environment around the trade. A setup can look perfect on the 5-minute chart, but if the higher time frame context is against it, the trade becomes dangerous. For example, imagine gold is pushing into a major daily resistance while the USD is strengthening. On the lower time frame, you may see a small bullish breakout. The candle looks strong. Many traders will buy immediately. But if the broader context says gold is entering a selling zone while the dollar is gaining strength, that buy setup is not high probability. It may be a trap. It may be a liquidity grab. It may be a short-term move designed to bring in late buyers before the market reverses. This is why every setup must begin with context. Before you ask, where is my entry? Ask, what environment am I trading in? For XAUUSD, context usually comes from 3 layers. The first layer is the higher time frame structure of gold. Is price trending up, trending down, ranging, compressing, or rejecting a major level? The second layer is USD behavior. Is the dollar gaining strength, losing strength, or moving sideways? The third layer is market timing. Are we before a major news event, during London expansion, during New York volatility, or inside a slow session? When these 3 layers support the same idea, the setup becomes stronger. When they conflict, you should be careful. A clean setup is not just a chart pattern. A clean setup is a chart pattern that appears in the right market environment. Now let us talk about the second filter, location. High probability trades happen at meaningful locations. They do not happen randomly in the middle of nowhere. Many traders overtrade because they treat every candle as a signal. They see a strong bullish candle and want to buy. They see a bearish engulfing candle and want to sell. But where did that candle appear? Did it appear at a key resistance? Did it appear after a liquidity sweep? Did it appear at previous day high or previous day low? Did it appear near a major support zone? Did it appear at the edge of a range or in the middle of a messy area? Location matters, because location tells you whether large participants are likely to care about that area. A rejection candle at a major resistance is different from a rejection candle in the middle of a noisy consolidation. A breakout from a clean level is different from a breakout inside a low-quality range. If the location is poor, the signal is poor. This is why our approach inside the private community is not just to say buy or sell. We map the important Xauusd zones first. We look at daily levels, intraday liquidity, USD context, and where price is most likely to react. If you want access to daily Xauusd key levels, USD analysis, exclusive materials, and a trading ecosystem that gives you structure, scan the QR code and join the private community. The third filter is liquidity. Gold loves liquidity. Xauusd often moves toward areas where traders have placed obvious stops. Above equal highs, below equal lows, around previous session highs and lows, near round numbers, and around obvious breakout points. If you do not understand liquidity, you will often buy the top of a move or sell the bottom of a move. A high probability setup usually becomes stronger after liquidity has been taken, not before. For example, if gold is approaching resistance and there are equal highs just above the level, many traders will sell early. Their stop losses sit above the highs. The market may push above those highs, trigger stops, attract breakout buyers, and then reverse back below the level. That reversal after liquidity is taken can be a stronger setup than selling too early. The same idea works on the downside. If price sweeps below support, takes liquidity, and then reclaims the level, the real opportunity may be the reversal after the sweep, not the emotional sell at the low. A common mistake is entering before the liquidity event is complete. Traders see price moving toward a level and assume the reversal will happen immediately. Sometimes it does, but often, gold pushes a little further, takes stops, and only then reveals the real direction. This is why patience is not optional. You need to let the market show you whether the level is being respected, broken, or manipulated. A high probability trader does not simply react to the first touch. A high probability trader watches how price behaves after the touch, after the sweep, after the rejection, and after the retest. This is where many traps can be avoided. The fourth filter is confirmation. Confirmation is what turns an idea into a trade. Without confirmation, you only have a prediction. And predictions are dangerous when money is involved. On Xauusd, confirmation can appear in several ways. It can be a strong rejection candle from a key level. It can be a break of minor structure after a liquidity sweep. It can be a clean break and retest of support or resistance. It can be a failure to continue after a breakout. It can be a shift in momentum during London or New York session. But confirmation must be connected to context and location. A random rejection candle is not enough. A random structure break is not enough. Confirmation only matters when it confirms a well-prepared idea. If you want help identifying the difference between a real confirmation and a fake signal, scan the QR code and join our private trading community. We share daily Xauusd setups, USD analysis, exclusive trading materials, and advanced bot-supported insights so you can approach the market with more discipline and less emotional pressure. The fifth filter is USD alignment. Since Xauusd is quoted against the US dollar, gold traders cannot ignore USD behavior. A buy setup on Xauusd becomes stronger when USD is weakening. A sell setup becomes stronger when USD is strengthening. This does not mean gold will always move perfectly opposite to the dollar. Markets are more complex than that. But USD direction gives you an important layer of probability. If you are buying gold while the dollar is strongly bullish, you need a very strong reason. If you are selling gold while the dollar is collapsing, you need a very strong reason. Many low probability trades are simply trades taken against the dominant USD flow. When filtering a setup, ask these questions. Is DXY pushing higher or lower? Are US yields supporting dollar strength or weakness? Is the market pricing risk, fear, inflation concern, or rate expectations? Is the current move in gold aligned with the dollar, or is gold ignoring the dollar for a specific reason? You do not need to become a macroeconomist, but you do need to respect the fact that USD context can make your XAU-USD setup stronger or weaker. A technical pattern that aligns with USD context is usually cleaner than one that fights it. The sixth filter is session timing. XAU-USD behaves differently depending on the session. The Asian session can create range and liquidity. London can start expansion or manipulation. New York can bring major volatility, especially around US data. Many traders get trapped because they do not understand when they are trading. A breakout during a dead market is not the same as a breakout during active liquidity. A sweep before New York Open is not the same as a sweep after major US news. A resistance rejection late in the day may not have the same quality as a rejection during peak volume. High probability trading includes time awareness. Inside our private community, we connect the technical setup with the trading session and the USD calendar. You get more than a signal. You get context. You get daily XAU-USD setups, USD analysis, exclusive materials, advanced trading bot support, and a complete ecosystem built for serious traders. Scan the QR code if you want to trade with more structure. The seventh filter is risk to reward. Even if the setup looks good, the trade must make sense mathematically. If your stop loss is too wide and your target is too close, the trade may not be worth taking. If price is already near the next major obstacle, your profit potential may be limited. If you enter late after the move has already expanded, your risk to reward becomes weaker. A high probability setup is not only about the chance of being right. It is also about whether the potential reward justifies the risk. You can be right often and still lose money if your winners are too small and your losers are too large. Before entering, define your invalidation level. Where is the idea wrong? If you cannot answer that clearly, you should not enter. Then define your realistic target, not your dream target, not the target you need to recover yesterday's loss. A realistic target based on structure, liquidity, session range, and market conditions. If the distance between entry and target is not attractive compared to the distance between entry and stop, pass the trade. Passing a trade is not failure. Passing a low-quality trade is professional behavior. The eighth filter is emotional condition. This one is often ignored, but it is critical. Sometimes the chart is clean, but you are not. If you are angry from a previous loss, if you are desperate to recover, if you are overconfident after a winning streak, if you are tired, distracted, or impatient, your ability to execute the setup is weaker. A good setup in the hands of an emotional trader can become a bad trade. You may enter too early, use the wrong lot size, move the stop loss, close too soon, or revenge trade after a loss. The quality of the setup matters, but the quality of the trader matters too. Before you trade, ask yourself, am I calm enough to follow the plan? Am I willing to accept the loss if the setup fails? Am I entering because the criteria are met, or because I want action? Am I trading to execute, or am I trading to feel something? These questions are not soft. They are practical. Your emotional state affects your execution. High probability trading requires a high disciplined trader. If you want a trading environment that helps you stay structured instead of isolated and emotional, scan the QR code and join our private trading community. You will get daily XAU-USD setups, USD analysis, exclusive materials, an advanced trading bot, and a complete trading ecosystem built to support disciplined execution. Now let us turn these filters into a practical checklist. Before you enter a trade on XAU-USD, you should be able to answer the following. 1. What is the higher time frame context? 2. What is the current USD bias? 3. Is price at a meaningful location? 4. Has liquidity been taken, or is liquidity still sitting nearby? 5. What confirmation has appeared? 6. Is the